talk about the goals, the big night from Taylor Hall in a moment. Let's go back to where we started the whole night, guys. The Devils eliminating defensive mistakes in their own zone. Did they correct a lot tonight?
Yes, and Dano and I, Kanji, were just talking about that before we came on, how we showed all those clips in the pregame show, and then we didn't see any of those mistakes happen tonight. The Devils came out. It was a completely different team, and you saw right from the start of the game. The sticks they were aggressive with their sticks. They took away all the time and space of Pittsburgh, and that's what you have to do. You can't give these guys the room out there. Right there, you see Green, great stick there on that cross-ice pass. Then it's a second and third Devil right in on Pittsburgh, not allowing them any time, any breathing room. And look, you're going to see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Devils all back. Travis coming back on the back check there, all protecting the house. There was no misassignment, no missed coverage tonight. And this is the Devils that we saw at home. And this is the reason why they get points at home, because they play this way. And now they just got to find a way to bring this game on the road.
You're absolutely right, Bryce, and it's so evident here. I mean, it's about sticks. It's about one-on-one battles this game so often, and support. You saw support. You saw 4 or 5 guys in the picture always protecting the house. Look at the block there by Marco Mueller. That was on the PK, but he times it perfectly. Just the awareness is so much better. You showed that package, or you made up the package in pregame, and I was watching going, man, it shows. And players have to know, when you watch yourself, you're not going to be perfect every night. You're going to make mistakes. That's the way it is. And you're going to play good teams like the Pittsburgh Penguins. But if you don't compete and you don't stay alert around your net and protect the house like you mentioned, Bryce, and have your sticks working in passing lanes, you don't have a chance to win.
No.
But the Devils can beat anybody they play like they did tonight. That's what we saw the first 4 games. It was so evident right there in that package.
Brian Boyle, Nico Hischier unavailable tonight due to injury. So how the Devils would perform in the middle of the ice was going to be a big factor in this game. Brett Cini as a third-line center tonight. He had an eye-opening performance the game after he scores his first NHL goal.
What I loved about this kid is he's 156 pounds, but he plays like he's 230, Dano. Just all over the place, the aggressiveness, the speed, the tenacity, right? It's just one of those things.
He was going at it with Kessel all night, wasn't he?
Yes, he was. But the defensive side of the game, and he was on the ice last 3 minutes. We talked about it. You got a 3-2 lead, and Coach Hines has the confidence to have him on the ice because of the way he plays already. And they talked about how much they like the way what he brings each game, night in, night out. And they're going to see there's a big hit. I asked him to put it on here, Dano. Look at this. Look at this. You know what? When you get Kessel off his game, you're doing something right when you're a young kid.
Now, unfortunately, the timing, it's not. You love what he did here, and he actually ended up being a Devils power play. He draws a penalty. Devils scored. Jesper Bratt whistle was blown that you had heard. Regardless, it was just terrific the way he played. Defensive awareness, but Devils need that guy that can maybe get on the opponent's skin, add another guy like Blake Coleman a little bit with some skill. And he had a strong game that has to continue to build on it. It's only one. He built off the Winnipeg game where he scored a goal in a losing cause. Tonight he was strong. Pavel Zajac came in and had a real strong game, I thought, as well. In one game, he gets the call up. He's going to be, desperate and a guy that wants to make sure he gets noticed and stays up here. Well, I thought he had a good game tonight, that line in particular as well with Bratt and Johansson.
And let me clarify, Kenny, exactly what the NHL said about the goal by Jesper Bratt that did not count, because clearly there was contact. Clearly Crosby's contact does affect Kincaid's ability to play the puck. But the word from the NHL Situation Room that we got was that Blake Coleman affected the contact by Crosby, and that was enough for the call not to be overturned. That's not to say the Devils didn't take that adversity and deal with it very well. Sidney Crosby's had big games against the Devils through the years. We all know that. I don't know that there are too many centers in the league better equipped, though, to handle Sid in games like this than Travis Zajac, who was a two-way force tonight, Bryce.
Yes, and the thing about Travis now, we all knew he was one of the best defensive centers in the league, but now he's adding so much offense, guys. And when you can add that to the element, that allows Coach Hines to move him up to the first line and try to balance out the 4 lines. But they had him against Crosby all night, winning big face-offs. We see obviously the big goal right there, 28 seconds into the game. But in the third period, when they were up a goal, he was winning face-offs in the defensive zone, 1, 2, 3 in a row, and that was key. But what can we say about Travis? He is definitely picked his offensive side the game up, and you can just see the way he's anticipating in the offensive zone too is at another level, and it's great to see him playing this way, Dano.
Yeah, no question, Bryce. Look, Devils have a long way to go, and they know they got to carry this into Philadelphia and start getting things going on the road. But he's been one of the more consistent Devils all season long, even in the tough stretch here in the losing streak. He wins draws, and you're right, he's producing offense. To be a top-line center when a Nico Hischier goes down, or one of your other players like a Brian Boyle who was having a good year, you've got to be able to provide some offense. Travis did earlier in his career. Well, he's showing an offensive touch now, not just that defensive stalwart that we've seen year in, year out doing so many little things that help you win hockey games. But now that he provides offense, that's like a young Travis Zajac again.